Yo, welcome back, MG fam. It's your boy, Coach McGruff. I'm back, baby. Back with another episode of the New York Knicks Rebuild here on NBA Live 10, man. NBA Live 10, we still getting it. We're in January 2010, and you can see we're struggling, man, with a 9-27 record. But first, we're going to go over what we've been doing so far this year, the team stats, the player stats, and how we've been faring against the rest of the league. Peja leads everyone with a 16 point per game average, and James Harden is number 2 with 11 points per game. And Nate Robinson, the point guard, with only 10 points. We only have 3 guys in double figures, and we're going to have to do better than that. So rebounding, Ben Wallace leads the team with 7 rebounds per game. Then David Lee follows behind with 6. And Nick Collison has 5.8. And the assist leader is Nate Robinson with 5. And Tony Douglas coming off the bench giving us 3.4. So let's check out the standings for the Western Conference. The Phoenix Suns is the number 1 team so far in the Western Conference, and the Los Angeles Lakers is right behind them, man. And the Houston Rockets are doing pretty well with T-Mac and all those guys. And Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors, hey, they're not too far behind. And on the East Coast, you already know what time it is. Orlando Magic's at the top with the Dwight Howard and Boston and KG and all those guys. And the Charlotte Bobcats are able to, find some room to get into the playoff run, man. It's going to be interesting to see how they will do. So the, buzz is growing around the draft for the prospect Rodgers. The experts say Rodgers looked like the second coming of McDyess. And the East Player of the Month is LeBron James. The West Player of the Month is Steve Nash. And the rookie, look at it. The Knicks have the Rookie of the Month in James Harden, and Steph Curry, he doing his thing on the West Coast. And one of the key moves in the NBA so far is Shane Battier going to the Bulls for Kurt Thomas. Let's see how that will end out. But let's get into this game against the Thunder, who's struggling also. It's going to be interesting to see these two young teams go at it. So here in the Oklahoma City Arena, we got the 9-27 Knicks going up against the 11-25 OKC Thunders, bro. And KD still the truth in this game, man. Even though it's almost 10 years ago, he was still doing his thing. And Russ wasn't no joke either. Russ was in his second year this year, and he was doing his thing also, emerging onto the scene. So tip-off is here. Let's see what we got, baby. Put the ball in the air, ref, and let's go. And we're able to receive the tip-off, and we will start it off here with Nate Robinson. A nice pick there. He would try to take it to the paint against Curry, and we get the foul here to start the game off. So Eddie Curry, we traded him to the OKC Thunders earlier this season to, get James Harden and David Lee. These guys gave us a big trade package to go along with, our young core we have already. So James Harden, he's been doing this thing. He's the second leading scorer on our team, but we believe he's going to only go up from here, along with, a lot of young talent we already have. And he's going to make the second one to put us up 2-0. So here, Russell Westbrook, he loved the isolation, goes behind the back and pulls up a nice mid-range jumper and knock it down to knock the game up. And we have Larry Hughes, man. He's been doing pretty well for us also as a role player coming off of the bench. And look at my boy Nate. He's going to kick it to Lee, who finds Hughes for a nice three-pointer, and he knocks it down. He's probably the best three-point shooter we have on the team. And Jeff Green knocks down a nice mid-range jumper for the Thunder. They had a pretty good young core there in OKC back in 2009. And we're going to give it back to Stojakovic. Pass it down to Big Ben. Ben, can you make a nice move? Not able to, so he's going to kick it back out to David Lee. Finds Stojakovic. Nice way to find your way into the paint. So the score right now, very close. This type of game will be close because the talent is very equal. Besides KD, he's way above the competition. And a nice drop step and a nice dunk for Big Ben. Big Ben have some pretty decent post moves. He's not the best guy in the low block, but he does his thing. He helps us out where we need it. And KD pulls up a mid-range jumper, and he loves that shot. That's guaranteed money. So here your boy Russell Westbrook. Once again, Russ goes to the paint, takes the contact, and puts it up. He's looking to get the and one every chance he gets. So pushing the floor right now is Stojakovic. He's not that quick, but he finds Robinson there and a nice dunk on the break. And you know, we try to keep the tempo up speed right here, man. And he gonna find Stojakovic over there. He pulls up a mid-range jumper and he knocks it down. We like to get quick shots up and, you know, make the other team get tired so we can take advantage of them. And he finds Harrington, nice pass from Chandler, and he able to dunk that one in, man. We got to keep the tempo up. And look at my guy Chandler, finds Robinson, who's, almost loses it there, and Gallinari gets it back to Robinson, goes behind his back, finds Gallinari. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful. Beautiful way to find your teammate after penetrating. And Chandler, he's not that fast either, but he has a nice jumper. And look at my boy Harrington catching that guy slipping and go to the basket for a nice layup. So 28-21 here. Russ going to try to go to the paint himself, and he does against the 3 defenders, and he gets that layup in there very easily. So Hughes, we're going to give you a chance to run the pick and roll. Maybe you can run off and get a 3-pointer. Oh, he finds Ben. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. And Ben hung on the rim for some extras. Let's go. And look at Russ going to the paint. Oh, my goodness. That guy did a nice hop step there to get that basket. And Hughes gives it to Big Ben. Ben is down there abusing that boy. Look how Ben abusing Curry, man. The OG is going crazy this game. That's what I'm talking about. And they missed the free throw. And look who got it. James Harden, bro. He, behind the back in a one-hand jam. Oh, my goodness. Made the guy look crazy. There go KD. We haven't seen much from him today. And he's going to try to find his way into the paint. And he's going to pull it back. What are you going to do, KD? Hold the last shot? Look at him. He's taking his time. And he's in his favorite spot. And he knocks it down. Looking for a foul. So coming back with it once again, Ollie. He gives it to Ibaka. Serge, nice move, man. Made Harrington look crazy out there with his hands up looking for him. And we're going to push it again after that. Look at Hughes. Hughes kicks it to my boy James Harden, who hits a fadeaway. Oh, my goodness. Look at James out there, bro. I'm telling you. He's finding his way in the NBA. Let's go. And look at James going with it again. Nice little. My goodness. James saucing and filleting it for those guys. Let's get it. So we on top of it again, baby. Let's go. We on top by 4. And he going to give it to Thomas. Who making Harrington look crazy. Harrington better get out of the way before he get killed, bro. He's getting hurt out there. So Chandler try to push it up. But we're going to give it back to my boy Ben. Ben finds Douglas in the corner for a 3, and he knocks it down, man. Very seldomly do we hit 3-pointers like this. But look at that nice pass to Ben, man. That was a beautiful play. No look at that. And Russ is finding his way to the paint in the first half to get some things going for, the OKC Thunder. But they need some help from KD, man. If KD comes alive, it might be a whole different game, bro. It might be a totally different game. But James Harden able to find his stride to start this game also. So we're shooting 47% from the floor. They're shooting 46%, but they haven't hit any 3-pointers. I believe that's going to change in the second half. Russ got it, and he passes it down to KD. Caught us slipping, and we get a block on KD, but they get the rebound back. And Thomas, oh my goodness, 2 offensive rebounds in the same possession. We can't do that, man. We can't give up that type of effort down the bottom. Let's go. So Russ passes to Thomas. Oh my goodness. Thomas is killing Harrington. We might have to put Harrington on the bench or put him somewhere else in the lineup. And look at Nate. Nate gonna pass it back to Ben. Ben, don't shoot that, bro. Don't shoot that, but give it to Robinson. And he knocks down another 3-pointer here early in the third quarter. So still up by only 1. We're pushing it, baby. Trying to get past the D, and they get a steal there. And look at Russ. Russ is pushing it. You're not slowing Russ down. Try to get the block, but he's able to lay that one up in there, and they're up by 1 point. And look at Ben with the nice floater. Can Ben Wallace do a floater? I don't know, man. That was kind of crazy, but we'll take it, baby. We'll take it. And they go KD, man. He likes to dribble the shot clock out and take the shot on us. He's going to back him all the way down. Look at him. Oh, my goodness. Ducked on Harrington. Harrington is a poster today. He's a poster. And he's hanging everything on top of that guy today. And look at Russ pull a nice mid-range jumper. And OKC is up by 4. Up by 4 points, man. We got to get something going on our end. So let's see if we can get a pick here from my boy Nate. Nate runs off the pick. Oh, I thought he was going to push, but he gives it to Ben. Ben get his junk smacked all the way almost to half court. And look at Sean Livingston with a nice layup off the fast break. We're going to have to call timeout or something to get this team back into it. So look at Russ taking Nate on the ISO and KD in the corner. We might need to double team that guy. And look at KD going all the way to the paint, and he dunks on David Lee. And KD is finding his way in the second half, bro. And look at Green there. He going to pull a fadeaway, and we get a block there, but look at Ibaka gets it back, but we pushing it, baby. And look at Pager. Pager the OG. I know he can't run the floor, but he pulls a three-pointer and knocks it down, baby. That's what we talking about. We know he's not fast, but that guy has a nice jumper. Let's go. So here go Larry Hughes, baby. Larry Hughes passes to James in the corner. James, what you going to do with it, bro? What you going to do with it, James? James going to stay there and pull a three-point off the pick. Oh, my goodness. James knocked that one down. Beautiful play. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. They're up by 5, and we get a steal, and we're pushing it, baby. Go with it, Harrington. Go with it. Find James. Look at James, and another dunk, man. James put it on top of Livingston there. Y'all can't handle James on that break. So at the line now, man, Eddie Curry. Hey, that guy's a bust, I believe. We gave him up. So he misses the first free throw, and that's it, baby. We pushing it. Who got it? Big James, let's go. James. Oh, can't do the crossover, but he's trying to get around him. He's trying to get around him, and he's going to hold it there, give it to Gallinari. Gallinari finds James again, and a nice basket before the buzzer, baby. James Harden, 14.6 for 9 shooting, baby. Let's go. So look at Nate. Nate takes him to the paint. Almost misses the dunk, but we're there, baby. We're back within 4. 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And look at Gallinari. Can we get a nice shot from him? He hasn't hit a 3, but, oh, he finds Nick Collison on a beautiful, beautiful pass. And look at Gallinari again, trying his way into the paint. And Gallinari's going to kick it. Down bottom. Oh, almost lose it there, and we do lose. And look at Sean Livingston with another steal, and he will lay that one up. A big point guard with a long waiting span, bro. Let's go. So there go Robinson. Let's get this pick again with Nate, bro. Nate, pull that 3, Nate, and he going to pull it from deep, and we knock it down, baby. Down within 3 points right now. Let's go. And Nate is pushing the issue again. And look, can you find Gallinari for another 3? And he does. Nice three-pointer from Gallinari. The game is now knotted up. 4 minutes left in this game. Tony Douglas has it here. We're going to give it back to Gallinari, man. Maybe that guy got another three-pointer in him. But Big Ben down bottom. Pass it to Tony. Tony pump fakes. Give it back to Big Ben. Big Ben with the drop step. Making these guys look crazy. 14 points and 9 rebounds. He will have a double-double before this thing is over with. And look at my boy James. James, it's clutch moment, baby. Take it to the paint, baby. Nice layup to put us up by 5 points, baby. And they're coming back with it. KD passes it down to Curry. Curry tried to do my boy Collins, and he pulls a fadeaway. What in the world was that? Green has it here. He's going to pass it down to Thomas, and Thomas going in there with an easy layup, man. A baby can hit that one. Why are we giving up that easy of a shot? And James blocked it, and Hill is going the other way, bro. Hill, pass it. Please get it out your hands. He gives it to Collison, and he gets a nice layup there. We're up by 1 now, bro. We're up by 1 point. We're coming back with it. He's going to give it to Durant on a nice mid-range jumper. Durant is finding open spots with only 33 seconds left in this game. Can we close this game out with a buzzer beater shot, bro? And look at James over there. James going to go to the paint. He gives it to Hughes. Hughes pass it back to James over there, man. Look at my boy Harden. He goes off the dribble. Can you get him, man? Can we get him? 16 seconds left, and look at Harden. He's going to pull one from deep, baby, and misses it. But we get the rebound, and Hill misses it, and we give it back to Harden. Harden is going to hold it for the final shot, bro. Harden, this is your moment to let the NBA know you are the truth, bro. And he pulls a fadeaway, and it rims out, and we will be going to overtime. We will be going to overtime to settle this game. And yes, sir, we got the tip-off, and let's go. Can you give it to my boy Pager? He's wide open. No, not anymore. But he takes a floater, and I don't understand what type of play he was trying to create. But that didn't work, bro. We need to be way more, smarter than that, bro. We got to be way more smarter. And look at KD, bro. KD's looking to take over. And look at Russ, and he caught us slipping, but we got that block, baby. Let's go. And we're pushing it once again. Can David Lee get a dunk? No, we'll take the layup, bro. We'll take that layup anytime, any day. Let's go. So 4 minutes left in OT, and look at Robinson. He's trying to create a fast break, but they're not giving it to him. And look behind you, bro. Oh, he gets the Hughes, and Hughes get it there. Hughes able to take the contact, get the foul, and knock that one in. We're up by 3 now. We're up by 3, and look at Robinson getting around the defense, loses the ball there, and Serge Ibaka is going the other way, and he would dunk that one on the break, and now we're only up by 1. Come on, guys. The game is knotted up at this point, and look at him. We find Chandler at the 3, and he misses it. But Lee able to recover the basket, and we get another point, bro. Lee down there fighting it hard there. So 1 minute left. We are up by 6. Looking like we got this game in the wraps, bro. In the wraps, but look at Russ going to the basket. And he dunks on my boy Nate Robinson. Come on, Russ. Be easy on the young fella. Come on. So we're pushing it anyway. We don't care. We're going to push it with Nate and almost lose the ball there with a bad pass. And we find Stojakovic at the basket, and he knocks in another basket. Up by 6 here. So, Russ, what are you going to do? Are you going to pass it to KD? He's calling for it, and KD off the screen. He pulls a three-pointer and knocks it down. And KD think he got the game back in reach, and it is. But we're up now by 5, and KD pulls another jumper, and he misses it. And, baby, they're going to start fouling. They're going to start fouling. 10 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds from Larry Hughes. Man, we've been in our second overtime game right here, man. But we're able to come out on top, I believe. They only have 4 seconds left. He pulls a jumper. He knocks it down. And it's game over, bro. What you throwing your hands up for? And that's it, baby. Only thing they can do now is foul. But we go out of here with the victory. And look at Ben Wallace celebrating, having a great game. And, yo, you know that's over, bro. It's over. We were able to come back from behind while holding the lead sometimes of the game. And they hold the lead sometimes of the game. But they had the upper hand at the end of the 4th quarter. But we came back and knocked that thing up. So let's go. And there's a beautiful game from the New York Knicks showing that a lot of young talent we have here will be, you know, pretty good in the future, man. This young talent will help us out a lot, man. That young talent we got to build around will probably make this team into a championship contender faster than we thought. So let's check out the stats, man. Ben Wallace, 16 points, 13 rebounds. If we can get that from Big Ben every game, we will be in the playoffs. But I don't believe that's going to happen every game. But David Lee, 15 points, 10 rebounds. Stojakovic gave us 13. Larry Hughes had 12. And Nate Robinson had 19 with 8 assists. And James Harden, 18 points, bro. 18 points. That is beautiful. But Al Harrington, 6 points, 5 rebounds. Pretty good. These guys are giving us some great minutes in this game. But we got to do it every night, man, on a consistent basis. If not, we're going to, continue to take L's. And on their side of things, KD had a quiet 27, man. How did he have 27? I barely remember this guy going crazy on us. 7 rebounds, but only 1 assist. But Russ dominated. He had 21 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists. Almost a triple-double. You know how much Russ loves that triple-double, man. He loves it more than anybody I know. But Russ and KD in the next year, I believe, hey, as long as they put some more talent around these guys, they should be, pretty good. But Sean Livingston coming off the bench, 10 points. He is a pretty good defender along with Thabo Sefolosha. This team right here will be, pretty good in the future, man. Can't sleep on it. Look at Serge Ibaka, 10 points and 5 rebounds. They got a lot of great pieces. As long as they just add people and not remove people, they should be good. So as a team, we only shot 43%, almost 44%. Very, similar stats from both teams. 38% from the three-point line. They only shot 33%. We put up them threes, though. We give ourselves a chance to, put up threes because our free throw shooting does not help us at all. 62%, getting a little better. These guys are doing a lot better than us with 81%. But rebounding, pretty average, 54 rebounds this game. They had 50 assists. We were doing pretty well in that category. But the steals, our defense has to step up. The turnovers, we got to be a little more disciplined before, passing the ball because we can't afford a lot. We don't have the luxury of a big superstar as of yet. James Harden is coming into himself, but it's not there yet. And the fast break points, man, we got to get a little bit more. Maybe 10, 15 per game would be good for us. But I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell. And holla at your boy, MG fam. The New York Knicks, baby. We got a year on our belt almost, and we ready to go. Let's go.